everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 66 of Direwolf20's Let's Play OceanBlock series, where I have just set up my sewage composter to dump out sewage, aka fertilizer, straight into the ender chest, so that we can start looking at making more these guys, hydroponic beds. So many episodes ago, I questioned, are these worth it? And what we discovered is, given power, and very importantly, ether gas, and add-ons, the answer is basically a resounding yes. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. To me, it looks like it runs a lot faster than even the fastest growth accelerators that we've got implanted down here. Because some of these, I forget which ones, but some of them are definitely, like, really growth accelerated, right? Like this line here is pretty good. Now, could I get, you know, even more growth accelerators on this line? For sure. But, you know, it's still random ticks. Whereas this guy is for sure, like, growth. Just, you know, pretty much guaranteed to happen. Now, in fairness, we only get 1 per iteration over there, whereas we get 64 per iteration over here. Yet, what I will state is that this one is far less RF a tick. Like, I don't know what the RF a tick comes out to be here, but it's really small. It's really, really small. It's a significantly smaller than what we got going on over here. Okay? So, here's my plan for today. I'd like to tear down this farm, turn it into a bed of hydroponic beds, but there's a few things I want to test before we do that. Basically, I've been told, but I haven't validated, that these guys will share water and ether gas with their neighbors. So that means we would only need 1 water and ether gas input into multiple hydroponic beds if they're all touching each other. In addition, I don't know if they share their outputs, but we could just set up some pipes underneath and call it a day, right? And the other nice thing about these is they don't generate seeds, so you don't have to worry about seeds no more, and that would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. So let's test that. What I'm going to do is get some hydroponic beds. Now, I should be able to autocraft 10 of these bad boys. And what I'm going to do is remove this power, and then we're just going to add a few of these. Now, in theory, they are crafting, right? Hydroponic beds. Yep, they're coming along. We're just making some plastic. Not a big deal. And what I'd like is, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 9, so 81 hydroponic beds. Should be doable, maybe, potentially. Wow, you take a long time to craft, don't you? You're making a lot of simple machine frames, huh? Okay, fair enough. We'll see how many of those we can make, right? But in theory, these guys should share their ether gas. Oh, yeah, it is. Look at that. Ether gas and water is being shared. Nice. And then power as well. Yeah, look at that. Sweet. That's kind of cool. It looks like they're kind of stabilizing each other's power, like balancing it out a little bit. So it looks like they kind of balance. I hope that the number of machines I want to place down will be not too many. Not too many. You'll also note that I've got some copper and tin seeds in here, because I suspect that at some point we're going to run out of those 2 resources, right? Now remember, ether gas for days. Let's not forget that that's a thing. Can I do you back into the thing? Oh, wait, what? In the what? There you go. Okay, so now you're full and you're empty, right? Yes. Air, 0 model buckets. Perfect. I didn't want to waste the precious ether gas. So if we have hydroponic beds, now do you retain? They don't, so that's kind of good. So I need 70 more of these. So we're missing some netherrack and some tiny dry rubber. We're close on the tiny dry rubber though, because we have 2048 available. Holy cow, is that close? But then also netherrack, which we might just need to teach you how netherrack is made. Because I'm assuming you just don't know how to make that stuff. Alright, and then tiny dry rubber. What's our deal down there? Is it just like... Okay. So where is tiny dry rubber? Is that stored somewhere? Ba-doop-a-doop. It says 2048, which is definitely like a drawer's value. right? I'm just curious where it's actually stored. You would think that it's stored in a drawer somewhere based on that number, but I don't see it in here. Right? I'm not crazy. Is it back in the wall here? Oh, that would probably be it. Yep, there you go. Okay. There you go. There's Bob's your uncle. There you go. 2068. Sweet. Sweet. That works, right? Okay. Not that I couldn't have crafted, you know, a handful of those and then let the drawer empty and then craft more, but more importantly, I wanted to have a larger buffer, right? All right, so let's start. How off from 70 of these am I? 246. You know what? We might actually have that. We might actually have that in here. If I do that, will you tick accelerate? Yes. Sweet. All right. So now 70 more? Yeah, buddy. This is going to take a while. It's going to take a little while to craft. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that it's going to take a little while to craft. Can you get the processing tier? I guess so. I don't know what that does, but it's in there now. Because I know the dissolution chamber is going to be, you know, a big part of the thing that takes a while to craft, right? Yeah, dude. All the plastics. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to take a break for a minute. We'll be right back when all the crafting is done. And then we're going to amp up the production of resources in that farm over there and hopefully make life a little better for ourselves. Cool? All right, back in a minute. All right, next task. While this is going, why don't we start harvesting all the seeds that we're going to want here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop all you guys from planting. In fact, I'm just going to break you guys. Does that sound fair? That seems fair to me. And I'm going to put away some of these add-on and range upgrades. That looks good. So this is an accounting of all the seeds that we need to plant over here, right? And then the plant sowers and all that other stuff, not too worried about. Cool. Okay, so that clears that up. Then what should happen is all the seeds should be removed here eventually, once they finish growing. And then once that's taken care of, we might want to disable the plant gatherer. Think that sounds like a good time? Yeah. So you guys are almost done growing. You know, or I could just, you know, like that. Put you away. Don't need that thingy. Okay. You can be turned off for the minute. So that stops all of that from happening. And then effectively what we want to do now, I'm going to assume, by the way, that these growth accelerator things will not do anything. There you go. For the things that we got going on, right? I'm assuming the hydroponic beds will not be affected by these growth accelerators because they don't use random growth ticks, and that's what these increase. These are not tick accelerators like the acceleration wand. They are affecting random growth ticks, which is a different ticking mechanism within Minecraft, right? Plant crop growth is different than machines ticking, right? Like this is a machine, it ticks every second. Plant growth ticks are randomized, you know, within Minecraft. It's like a different mechanic. So We're going to probably remove these, but let's hold off on removing them for a minute, right? So the plant sower can go away, the item transporters can go away. That all seems cool. How's my hydroponic beds coming? 81! Wow, we're there already. Sweet. That is cool. All right. So then we're ready to place, right? Hey, not there. And we'll go reclaim all these growth acceleration dudes in a bit. So hey, how does that look? Not too shabby. And we could probably get rid of this at this point, right? We don't need these no more. I would assume that that's safe to get rid of. Sweet. Goodbye, fence posts. And we're probably not going to need this guy no more. But I'm going to leave him there for the time being. We're going to deal with him in a minute. All right. So then, what we're probably just going to want now is the ether gas. Now remember, this isn't a gas. It's a liquid, right? So by doing that, you should be getting ether gas. That means you should be getting ether gas. Somebody's getting power from somewhere. I couldn't tell you where that power is coming from, but it's coming... It might have from being in my inventory. No, it's coming from somewhere. Right? And then the ether gas should distribute eventually to all of these. There must be something somewhere connecting power. Hey, there it is. Found it. I knew there would be something somewhere connecting power to these bad boys. All right. And then you guys are slowly but surely getting ether gas, which is cool. Yeah, everybody's got a little bit, almost. And as it propagates around, it'll eventually, you know, share. And I think this stuff is used in such a small amount that will be okay. Now we, in fairness, also want 81 of each add-on, which is going to be tough, but we'll figure it out. Where's my aqueous accumulator? I had one, it was over here. I don't know if it picked it up. I didn't. I did now. Now, aqueous accumulators don't output to the adjacent, right? There you are. And now you should be getting water and sharing with all your friends. Right? So all neighbors should be getting some semblance of water. Now, it's fair to say that we may need to have multiple water input spots and gas input spots, but we'll figure that out. In fact, just to make things nice and even, well, I don't want these pipes to connect is the problem. That's the problem, is I don't want these pipes to connect. If I prep you in advance to none, can I do this? Hey, water please. Yes. And then what if we did this? Yeah? Now, a lot of the ether gas is in here, unfortunately, which is a little bit of a bummer. But if I did that, are you going to output now still? I guess we'll find out. Because it's still spreading-ish. I'm a little worried about how long it's taking for that stuff to spread, but we'll figure it out. You know what we could do as a quick test, because it's only 10 millibuckets? Yeah, no, see, it filled up, so that's good. And that didn't fill up from the adjacents, right? I hope not. Eh, we'll find out. What we could do as a quick test. This would not fill up from the adjacents, right? Oh, yeah, no, he's not. He's not filling up. Look at you. Okay. Is that... It's because he's not down. Yeah, I had a feeling that when he's in the export mode, it would only output to the bottom. So what we're going to want to do then is that. Now, did I set up? I did. Light blue, is that what that is? White, white? Maybe what we do, because we don't want a massive buffer inside the pipe, because that's annoying. What I'll do is this. You ready? We'll use the tier 1 pipes. So set you to none. We use basic mechanical pipes, which can hold 4 buckets. And then this will only reduce a little bit. Cool. And then you're going to be light blue. You'll dump, and then you'll fill up, and that'll be good times. And then let's get a wither going over here so that he can harvest more of that. Does that sound fair? So I think I want to flip this lever so that he doesn't kill the wither. Give me a couple of wither skeletons, would you, buddy? Do that, and then we should be cool. And then he should be harvesting, right? Sweet. And you're an add-on of efficiency tier 2. Can I get... I don't think we needed more add-ons on you, right? You could get processing tier 2. Maybe that'll just produce more per tick. Maybe. So that was 342, 352 if I remove this. 362, 372. It doesn't seem to be doing much, does it? Well, doesn't hurt to leave it in there. I hope. Maybe. I don't know. Seems like a little bit of a waste, but whatever. All right, cool. So now you guys are all good. Your water should be full. Your ether gas is getting there. I might want to have a similar setup to this on the opposite corner. And that might not be a bad idea. What do you say we do that? What do you say we do that? Because it's kind of good, but as we get to this opposite corner here, it becomes a little bit of a problem. Well, let's see what happens. I'm going to keep an eye on it, and if we need one in this opposite corner, we can. Deal? Deal. All right. So you're not running. You're off. Let's start planting the seeds that we want to plant. Okay. So if we want blaze, coal, let's try and put these in some kind of logical semblance, right? So like metals can go down first. So draconium is definitely a metal. Glowstone gold is a metal. Iron's a metal. Lead. Tin. Osmium. Uranium's totally a metal. Oh, I guess I put them in like this. Or do I shift click them? I shift click them. And it's very unlikely that I'm going to be able to make this perfect. It's probably just going to be what it be, right? Now, what's also interesting about this is that I can't access the UI because the crop tile is the exact same size as the block tile. So that's a little bit annoying. Not the end of the world, but a little bit annoying. All right. I'm going to put uranium down here. And then let's do blaze. All right, I've already gotten tired. I've already gotten tired of trying to do this in a organized manner. So we're no longer doing that, because there's no way that that's going to work out, right? Just absolutely no way. And then the final 3. Now remember, most of these seeds we had 2 sets of going on, which is fine, right? We're just starting with 1 for now. What I want to do with these guys is effectively figure out, you know, how well you're running. Now let me put some uranium, maybe some inferium. How are you doing, Chief? I want to see how the ether gas works out. And the power, for that matter. Is everything cool? He seems like he's, you know, doing okay. Now, add-ons wouldn't be terrible. Is there any chance I'm going to be able to get 80 of these? Speeds would be nice. Yeah, we need a lot more diamond essence. Are we still burning up diamonds like nobody's business? Probably. Probably? So what would be eating up all my diamonds? Alright, Tesseract, are you stuck or are you actually working? No, he's actually working. Sweet. He's just a little slow. That's okay. As long as he's working, I'm happy. What would be eating up all my diamonds at the moment? Probably the Wyvern tier crafts, right? Have we gotten more Wyverns lately? Because that's the only thing I can think of that might be doing diamond use. Crystal Shard Singularities are probably going to back stuff on their own, which is cool. Singularities, not too worried about. Right? Yeah, no, they're still running. Sweet. Pig Iron's coming along and might back stuff itself. Do Tesseracts use diamonds? They might. You know what? It's the Quantum Egg. It's the Magical Egg. That's the tricky guy. That's the one using diamonds. Magical Eggs use diamonds, right? Because you need 2 diamonds per Magical Egg. That's where all my diamonds are going. Which probably explains... See, we're missing diamonds. That's why there's none going in right now. Alright, that's fair. That's fair. Sweet. Okay. So let me build up a back stuff of diamonds here. And then let's start talking about what do we need a lot of, right? So I know we need some, like, draconium seeds. We're going to need, like, a stupidish amount of those. I'm going to remove from here things that I don't think I need a stupidish amount of, right? Like, I probably want 1 experience seed, but we can throw some more experience seeds in here and call it a day. Diamonds we definitely want in here, and Inferium we definitely want in here, and the Uraninite and Uranium. But Pig Iron can go in here. And then I want to put draconium seeds back into the thing. And it's concerning me a little bit that I don't see any draconium seeds in here. I'm sure they're in down here somewhere. They are absolutely going to exist somewhere in one of these areas. Let me clear this out. Because y'all know we don't need this no more, right? It's going to be a little bit of a mess down here, which is why I was hesitant to clear it out earlier. But, gotta do what you gotta do, right? Okay, now where would draconium seeds be? Are they in here? Yep. Okay. So how about you, buddy? Do the thing for draconium's sake. I might want another diamond seed in here, just because diamonds seem to be a commodity that's really, really hot right now. And maybe we'll do like a full-blown line of draconium over here. Cool? Alright, I like it. We'll be right back. Alright, so let's take a look at some things. first off, I'm not doing diamond essence. Well, I'm not extracting stuff properly, right? So we got to handle that a little bit better than I am. Shouldn't be too big of a deal, though, right? I think, yeah. Power seems to be okay. I guess it's spreading properly to everybody. I don't know. As long as it's above 0, I guess we're cool, right? I have no idea. But what I want to do is get some ultimate logistical transporters. I also decided I want to get some add-ons here. That shouldn't be too big of a deal to get. I think I've got 11 of each coming my way, if I'm not mistaken. And I thought, hey, wouldn't it be cool to amp up the diamond line? So if I got, you know, 11-ish of these, that would be cool. Just a few more. 2 more. 1 more. I just want it. There you go. All right. So now can I just do this? I can. Nice. So if I speed up diamond production, that should be fine, right? And that'll help me get more diamonds to make more things. Yeah? And then we can... like that. And I guess power is doing okay? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. And definitely a little bit of a mess down here water-wise, but kind of in an is what it is kind of scenario. It's going to be more annoying than not to fix. So now here's my question. If I connect you like so... and let's push you into here, maybe? Can I have you push to down? You don't have anything in you, so that wouldn't do much, would it? But this guy should have diamonds in him, yeah? So if I configure your output to push to the bottom, will that work? Will it push into pipes? Doesn't seem to. So if we just got our configurator here and did pull, that should work, yeah? Then anything it produces will make its way down there. So I'm gonna have to do this about 80 more times. But then everything should be going in. Like if we watch diamonds, the fact that it's going up by 1 at a time tells me that that's not a result of the power pots. Power pots increase 64 at a time, right? So that's pretty cool. See, that was a power pot. That was not. Okay, so I think that's working. I think that's working. I'm going to go do this 80 times, and I'll be right back. Celebrate with me on the last one of these. Boom. Done and done. That is cool. Alright, so now, I tried using sponges to clear up stuff down there. Not ideal. Didn't work out so well. Wow, 5.9? Not bad. We are coming a look at that. Look at how much diamond essence we're getting. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Alright. So I did 11 of each. So I need 70 more of each. Okay. We actually have enough for that. Sweet. Alright. So speed's coming along. Now, I'm sure I don't have a lot of diamond left. Yeah, that used a lot of that. We used a lot of that, but that's okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to craft up all the other add-ons for the other of these, and we'll have 80 hydroponic beds available for crops. And everything's now prepped, so we don't have to worry about no more of the, you know, nothing. Now, in theory, power's okay, but maybe not. He seems like he's struggling a little bit with power sharing. So we might want to add some more. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. Ultimate universal cable? Or I could do the, you know, universal cable should be cool. Whoops. Okay, and then we could have ourselves a flux plug. Just like that. And then everybody should have lots of power now. And you know what else we could do? Could do the same for ether gas and for water. Just run them along a line, and that would be a cool way to go. I like that plan, actually, quite a bit. What if we broke you and broke you? And then we had more basic mechanical pipes? I only need, like, you know, a few of them. Should be quick and easy to make. But if we filled the whole line with ether gas, it should spread faster, right? Yeah, everybody gets ether gas now? So you're not... Well, you're getting a little bit empty, yeah. You're a little empty. Alright, nice. Alright, well, it's getting there. There you go, you're filling back up. Nice. Alright, good, good, good. So now, this ether gas will hopefully spread easier to these guys and make sure that they stay in line. And these guys seem like they're doing better with power, right? And then maybe we'll do a water line to here. Now, I'm definitely going to get rid of you now, because we don't need that no more. This seems more efficient. Yes? Cool. Alright, and then... Do you need to exist? I'm going to say you don't need to exist. Because he was for that block I just broke. Okay, cool. And then you can be... You can have ultimate mechanical. Because you're just water, so I don't care if you overflow. If you have, like, a stupid amount in you. We just need to find a place where I can get you, you know, water. Where can I sneak you water in from? Easier said than done, holy cow. How about right here? Oh, that's kind of cool. That's neat. What's it doing, waterlogging those? That's kind of neat. And then if we move our aqueous accumulator to, say, here, then everybody should get water now. And lots of it, for that matter. Yeah? That seem cool? I like that. Everybody seems to be doing good on power. Everybody seems to be doing good on water. I guess, you know, I guess that's kind of neat, right? Now, why are you not exporting your essence? Because you should be. Do we not have voids on everything? Yeah, you might be full of nature essence. No, you're not full of nature essence. Did I break something that shouldn't have been broken? I don't think so. So yeah, in fact, you should be working. Why are you not exporting? That should be working. Actually, a lot of these are stuck. That's not ideal. It might be because it's a drawer controller. Drawer controllers can be funky sometimes. It's definitely a thing that can happen. They're weird about the way they insert things. So here's a question. if you don't like inserting into that side, what if I added a side to the drawer controller? Do you think that would make a difference? Ultimate logistical transporter. Do you think that would make a difference? Maybe not. That might be a mild problem. Because the drawer controller thing can sometimes be a nuisance. It might just be that there's so many things trying to go into that drawer controller at once. It might be. How do we solve that? Really good question. What if we had a buffer chest? Buffer chest might work. So let's validate that it is the drawer controller first. And the way we do that is by throwing a chest. Actually, give me you. Yeah, it might not have been a good idea, but that's fine. Let's make you diamond. And that'll validate that it's the drawer controller that's being a nuisance here. Wow, really? You still don't? Did I break something somewhere? I may have. I may have broke a connection somewhere. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm inappropriately blaming the drawer controller. Why are you all of a sudden not working? You're killing me, Smalls. You are being weird. Let me tell you. I might have broken something somewhere. Let me figure this out and we'll be right back. Yeah, we'll be right back. Alright, I think I solved it. I do think it was a problem with too many inputs going on. And the way I solved it was I added a drawer controller slave here, which is kind of like the drawer controller, but it's just an alternate, input spot. So by throwing this here, now there's two spots for things to go, and that seems to be solving the problem. So, crisis averted. So yay. Yay for lots of things happening. Sweet. We've got lots and lots of stuff. Cool. Now, how's my add-on situation? Believe it or not, I think I can make close to 71 of these. We're just waiting on a few more latex buckets. So we're diamonds we're actually surprisingly good on. It's the buckets of latex that we're currently waiting on. Which we can, help out a little bit. Yeah? Shouldn't be too bad. I should maybe consider, acceleration wanding these things. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. So are we almost there now? Getting there. Only 7 more buckets left. Sweet. Tick acceleration is a good time when you get to the end game. Alright, so then... Close. By the time I try again, it should be ready. And indeed it is. Sweet. Alright, so what I'm going to do is get the speed add-ons here. Now I'm assuming I can just click. Yes, awesome. Alright, I will be back in a minute. I'm going to click all the things with speeds. And then, well, it's annoying. But I might wait until I have everything I want. Yeah, I might just wait. We'll come back. You know what? It's wrapping up point, isn't it? Yes. So let's wrap up the episode here. I got distracted with this being weird and then fixed. So, but crisis averted. Everything's now flowing. So let's do this. Let's come back next episode. We'll take a little stock of how we're doing in terms of, seeds and resources and crops. And then we'll amp up production of what we need to amp up production of to make all this happen in a better and cooler way. This, I'm assuming, is full and done here, so I could let this run again. I don't think there's any reason not to let it run. And you can probably go back to making a few more mystical eggs, just to get enough to the point where you'll have another singularity. Cool? I just want 2 singularities from the mystical eggs, if you don't mind. Yes. All right, wrapping up point. Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time and do more stuff. Is this? Yes, it is moving. Sweet. Because we have draconic seeds going faster again. All right. Take it easy, everyone.